For decades, Poland lived in the shadow of nuclear power, once a reluctant host to Soviet warheads, now an eager contender for a Western nuclear shield. In the 1960s, Soviet missiles rested in Polish silos, silent threats aimed westward. But after the Cold War thawed, Poland distanced itself from that atomic legacy. In 1991, it stepped away from the nuclear brink, seeking peace and independence. Today, that story is changing. Poland's political leaders, divided on many fronts, now speak with one voice. It's time to bring nuclear weapons back. President Andrzej Duda and Prime Minister Donald Tusk, though fierce rivals, are united by a shared fear: the threat from Russia. Russia's war in Ukraine, its growing presence in Belarus, and its nuclear posturing have transformed Poland's defense doctrine. What was once unthinkable is now strategic necessity. President Duda declared that Poland is ready, willing to host U.S. nuclear weapons as a vital defensive tactic. In 2022, he personally appealed to then-President Joe Biden. That request was met with caution. The White House feared further escalation, wary of provoking Moscow into broader confrontation. Now, under a new U.S. administration, Duda is pressing again. It would be safer, he insists, if those weapons were already here. And Prime Minister Tusk? While leaning more toward European security guarantees, he too backs the nuclear vision. He's expanding the army, nearly doubling its size. He's in talks with France about joining its nuclear umbrella. There is no domestic political cost. 53% of Poles support nuclear weapons. Only 28% oppose. But Washington remains hesitant. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance responded bluntly, "I would be shocked if the president supported extending nuclear weapons further east into Europe." The U.S. is chasing peace, swift resolution in Ukraine, and stability in Europe. A nuclear Poland complicates that mission. Still, Poland warns, the threat doesn't end in Ukraine. It creeps westward. It stands in Belarus, and Poland could be next. Even if American warheads never arrive, even if French support stays theoretical, the Polish stance is having an impact. The open willingness to host nuclear weapons is a message and a warning. Poland already spends nearly 5% of its GDP on defense, the highest in NATO. Its military is growing fast. Its resolve is clear. Nuclear weapons may still be years away. But the political will, the public support, and the strategic signaling, those are already here. And for Poland, that's power in itself.